Hello and welcome back for more solo board gaming. My name is Shuffles, and today we're going to be playing Too Many Bones Undertow. If you're unfamiliar with this game, my previous video was a full walkthrough of the setup and how to play process for this game. I'll post the link to that in the description, but we're all set up and ready to go, so let's jump in. For this playthrough, we've selected Duster. Duster's going to be our gear lock. We'll also have Nightshade, Duster's wolf companion, to help us along the way. And we're going to be facing off against Barnacle. So for Barnacle, we're going to need 5 experience points, and we'll need to get those within 8 days and defeat Barnacle within 8 days to win this game. So we are all set up and ready to go. The first choice we need to make is the difficulty of the game. I prefer playing on the medium difficulty, Heroic Adventurer. What that means is we'll add 1 health to Duster, and we'll also get 1 training point to spend. So we'll go ahead and add this health. So it brings Duster up to 4. We'll add a health chip. And then for the other training point, I'm going to make an attempt to add it to attack. And to do that, we need to roll 2 attack dice and not get any bones, which we did. So we're going to have 1 additional attack dice available to roll in combat. So everything is set up and ready to go. We know our difficulty, and we're ready to start day 1. So day 1, it says your move, breathe. Chaos is everywhere. Guards, mechs, chaos, more guards, deep breath. It's time to move, but nothing could be more dangerous. The nearby surroundings are unknown, but there's a guard just up ahead with his back turned. A quick move, and anything he's holding could probably be stolen and put to good use. Maybe a few minutes to get the lay of the land would be beneficial, but the opportunity for extra wares will be lost. Deep breath, time to move. All right, so to resolve this card, this one's not going to be a battle. We have 2 choices. We can find a lookout perch. So this will let us reveal the first baddie from each of the baddie stacks, and any of them we don't like, we can move them to the bottom. We take that choice, we're going to get a training point. If we go with the second option, pick a pocket or 2, we will be able to grab 2 loot. Either choice is going to get us 1 experience towards being able to fight Barnacle and 1 loot. I'm going to go with the first choice. I think we really need these training points to be able to upgrade Duster, and we're going to get 1 loot anyway. So we'll set this aside. That's our first experience. Grab a loot card off the top. This one says Hearing Sensor. This will let us reveal the top 2 cards of the encounter deck, and we can put them back in any order. Hang on to that one for now. So for our next training points, we're going to move that into Dexterity. We have all these dice we can roll, but we can only roll a maximum of 3 right now, and that's without moving. So I think we need some Dexterity. Once we get our basic stats topped off a little bit, we'll probably move into some of the more fun skills. All right, that'll do it for day 1. We're now in the recovery phase. We don't need to heal. That wasn't a battle. So our choices are to scout, which actually we didn't do that anyway. From the encounter, we're supposed to reveal the top baddies on each stack and then cycle them if we want to. All right. So Crown, that one's fine. It's got Submerge, so he'll kind of move around randomly instead of in order. For the mechs, this one's got Self-Repair and Swap. I'm okay with that. 5-point pile. This one's got Weaken 2. I think that'll be okay, but maybe not. Let's throw him on the bottom. It's gonna, if he places Weaken 2 on us, it's gonna cut our Dexterity in half and really limit what we can do. So let's flip over to the next one. Trap and Blind Strike. That's probably better. All right, and a 1-point baddie here with Hardy and Compound. That shouldn't be too problematic. Take a look at the 20-point as well. I don't think we'll run into a 20-point in this game, but there we go. All right, so actually what I will do is I'm going to try to get rid of this hearing sensor see if we can get something else. So we're going to discard this. We're going to roll 6 attack dice. And for every bones we get, we can draw loot. We'll be able to keep 1. All right. 5, 6. Okay, I'm just going to get one loot. This one is Cibron Kelp. Fully heal yourself if currently at 1 HP, otherwise heal for 2 HP. That seems much more useful early on. Give some much needed healing. All right, that'll do it for day 1. So we're going to adjust our day counter. We're now on day 2. Take a look at this second encounter. Settling into our adventure. Now that Obendar is safely in the past, thoughts turn to the task of building a raft to navigate the Cibron. Chopping down trees is tiring, splinter getting work, but the sounds of loud quarreling nearby reveal a simpler option. A group of unsuspecting barbarians with piles of stolen resources strewn about their camp. Brick, lumber, grain, ore, and wool. So much wool. At the moment, the entire group is puzzling over how to build a catapult from 2 wood and 3 brick. Taking on the whole group is doable, but perhaps a little tough. If we make some subtle noises from the tree line, maybe we can lure a few of them away in search of a robber who might steal their stash at random. All right, so we've got our first battle. We have 2 choices again. The top choice, the distraction worked. Now this is nobody's largest army. So this battle would be the baddie Q -1. So that would just be a single 1-point enemy. And we have surprise, which means we would go first. Option 2 is the longest road always leads to victory. Attack them all. BQ is baddie points. So we'd have a second enemy to fight. If we do that, it would get us 1 more loot. We're going to get 2 training points either way, and 1 more experience towards fighting Barnacle. Let's go for it. We'll do full-on baddie Q with 2 points. So we'll take 1, 2. That's going to be our Q. All right, and we'll go ahead and get this battle set up. So this is our first enemy coming out. He's got 2 health. He is a melee unit, and he's in the blue lane, so he'll spawn here. The second one, also a melee unit. This one's got 4 health. He's going to spawn in this corner. So we should be able to take them on 1 at a time. Duster's ability lets her spawn anywhere on the map. So I think we'll come over and try to do as much damage to this mischief one as possible. Let's roll and see where we're going to go. Get rid of these dice. We've got 3 on initiative. Okay. So this one also has a 3. So we'll go ahead of purple here. And this one has a 2. He's going to go last. All right, so bad initiative roll, but we're still going to go first. That's nice. So let's start round 1. Duster has got 3 attack dice we can roll. We're going to just roll all of them and skip the shield. Actually, no, we got that extra dexterity, so we can do that too. All right, I'm going to roll all 4 of these dice. And we got 4. We didn't hit on the shield, but we did 4 damage, and this baddie has 4 health, so he's dead. All right, that's 1 down. Okay, and then we got our 1 bone slotted here in the backup plan. There's nothing to do with it yet. So moving on to the next baddie. Purple's out. Blue is just going to chase me. So blue will move 2 spots closer. I move into round 2. I'm going to move up 2 spots. We're going to roll 1 attack and 1 let's just roll 2 attack. Make sure we hit him once. Okay. So those were both hits. With Hardy, he can only take 1 damage per round. So we just take off 1 health. And he's going to hit me back. This is round 2. He has compound. He's going to roll 2 attack dice. All right, and he hits for 3. Wow, okay. That hurt. 1, 2, 3. Got 1 health left. All right, round 3. Now that Duster's lost some health, we're going to bring in Nightshade to the rescue. And Nightshade will go first this round. Nightshade can roll 2 attack dice. Got 2 hits, so this one is dead. All right, and that is it for day 2. We'll move into the recovery phase. Bring our weakened Duster back, but we can rest and recover and get Duster back to full health. Grab 3 health here. And Nightshade didn't take any damage, so we are at full health. All right, so now we need to decide what to do with our training points. We also get 1 loot. So our loot, Crown Caviar. This is for a single battle. We'll heal ourselves for 1 HP at the start of each turn. That's nice. We'll hang on to that for a more difficult battle. And we have 2 training points. I think we're going to take Duster's Dagger, which allows us to apply bleed. So grab that. It's our first skill. And let's do 1 more health. I'll get her up to 5. All right, so we're going to move on to day 3. So we have 2 experience now, 3 to go, and I'm just realizing this last battle should have been on the other side of the map, the land side, based on these symbols up here. Oh well, we did it on the water side. No going back now. Just part of solo gaming, making mistakes. All right. Moving on to day 3. Let's read our new encounter card. This one is Wet Bar. Just some wood, some binding, and some tar to seal it. Maybe a sail if you're feeling fancy. Raft building is supposed to be simple and is taught early in Gearlock academies. This raft should not have passed any test, and these rapids are harsher than any academy instructor. As I sift through the broken remains, I ponder where it all went wrong. I can't afford to make the same mistakes, but I don't have time to analyze my original design. All right, we've got another battle, and we've got a choice. We could do it on the other side. This would be here at the pier, and baddie points for the BQ, including a mech. This is day 3, so we only have 3 points. It would just be a fight against 1 mech. The other option, Slaughter on the Water. BQ is baddie points, including Kreln. So same situation, we just have 1 Kreln to fight against. But a little bit more to this one. This one says before battle, place 4 wreckage chips anywhere in lane 1 and 2. And for this battle only, we can spend a dex anytime during our turn to remove an adjacent wreckage chip. So I think we'll do that. Let's keep it on the raft side. We've got this unpredictable Kreln, but with Duster, no matter where they come in, we can plop ourselves right next to him at the start of the round. So he'll never move as long as he's adjacent to us. And that makes the wreckage kind of a non-factor. All right. So this one's got 2 health. And let's roll to see where he's going to come in. Roll a 4. Be right over here. Duster will come in right next to him so he doesn't move. We do have to place the wreckage chips down. It says anywhere in lanes 1 and 2. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think either one of us will move the entire fight. All right. So let's get Nightshade off of the board. We'll roll to see where we're going. 5 this time. And this one will be the blue enemy. They've got a initiative of 4, so they'll go second. I think we're ready to start this battle. So Duster leading off. We've got 4 dexterity. We're not moving, so we can roll 4 dice. We're going to roll the dagger. And let's just go all out. We'll throw all of our attack dice and the dagger and see if we can just go ahead and kill it on turn 1. Let's see. We did 2 damage. We only had 2 health. We got a bones that won't do anything, and we would have applied bleed, but we won't need it. So that was kind of a trivial battle, getting that on day 3 where there's no other enemies to deal with. So that's it. We've completed day 3 in 1 turn. And we're in the recovery phase. So we'll put the dagger back. Get rid of this enemy. So for our rewards on this one, we're going to get a training point for our choice. We get another training point and a loot. So we'll go ahead and draw our loot. This one is Programmable Defibrillator. During battle, use on another KO'd Gearlock to revive them with 3 hit points. Or if we are knocked out, we can revive with 2. Okay. So we don't have any other Gearlocks, but we can still use it on ourselves. It will permanently reduce our health stat by 1 if we use this. That's a good one to keep. So if we do get knocked out, it looks like we can use it on ourselves. And that would keep us going. Okay, that might save a fight. We'll hold on to that. And our 2 skill points, what are we going to do with those? Is it time to start upgrading Nightshade? I think we will. Let's do Promise of Prey. We'll roll this and we can put it on a baddie. And when Nightshade comes out, they will do double damage on their attack. And then if we really wanted to go all in on Nightshade, we could go ahead and get Ferocity with the 2nd point. Let's do it. Nightshade's fun. Let's get the wolf upgraded. So we've got Promise of Prey and Ferocity to go into the next battle. All right, so for recovery, we didn't lose any health. I like the loot that we have, so I think we'll keep that. So let's scout. We'll roll a dice. We got a 1. That's all we're really looking for anyway. We'll flip over the top unit here. Weaken 1, so we know what we have coming. All right, it looks like we're ready for day 4. So let's add our experience to the pile here. We now have 3 experience points, 2 to go to fight Barnacle. That's going to do it for part 1. Be sure to check out part 2 of this series. This will pick up right where we left off on day 4. Thanks for watching.